Good morning. Say good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Steve.
We've already jumped ahead. We've already pulled it out, so this is the room we're doing. It's very, very small. Let's go through what was here. So the toilet was here, and then there was a basin here, and that's all that was in here. So what we're doing is we're moving this toilet to here, and then we're shifting this basin down slightly. It's a very small one. And then we're actually putting a 800 by 800 quadrant shower in here. So it's going to be pretty tight, but it's going to work. So there's a lot of pipework alterations because this has all got to go because it can't be in the wall anymore. And then we've got waste pipes feeding to kitchen sinks next door, and we've got to change the 4-inch in the stack and various other bits and pieces. We've also put in a sink in this worktop too. So we've also got to get a waste pipe in for the sink, hot and cold, that type of stuff. So this is what we're doing. We've pulled it out already, so really we're just going to alter some pipework now. Put our new hot and cold in for the basin, bring our cold in for the toilet, drop these ones, hot and cold for this basin, and we're probably going to fit this kitchen sink in here as well. So we're probably going to do that today, and then we can tank the walls in here from where our shower area is, because they're solids. And yeah, keep them moving. We just pulled the worktop out, took it outside and cut the hole for the sink. So the hole for the sink is this size, but they've supplied, for some reason, they've supplied a 900mm wide unit. So I'm just waiting for the customer to get back because I never supplied any of this. Because if I was to use this unit, the bowl of the sink would actually come outside of the unit. So the bowl of the sink would have to come through the cupboard. Whereas if you put a meter cupboard in there, the holes in the floor for the end panels would line up again, because they're about 50mm off either side. So the end panels can go back in and fill these holes back in. Obviously they've cut the skirting board as well to go fit in there. So I'm just holding off fitting this until I just get a confirmation that she's happy with that. But I think really it needs to be a 1000 base unit for it to look nice and for the sink to fit in it properly. So we're just going to hold fire on that for a second. So in the meantime, we're going to drill 2 new holes through the wall so we can get this hot and cold lower and put it under the shower tray. And then we can extend this then to feed up for the new inlets for the tap for the sink. And what are you doing? See my pencil?
Oh yeah.
So Steve's just going to cut this bit in here. Just cut it off there just so we can gain a bit of access. I'd come a little higher than that, Steve, to be honest. Yeah, so I can get around the pipes more.
Just bring it this height then, same as that one.
Yeah, go a little higher. Fine. Alright. We'll just pull some pipes in. Grow up, Lee. Just pulled some pipes in. Just roughly at the moment. One of the cold's not connected. All I've done is just reconnected it so the wash machine's working. Hot is live. And then we've just connected them in temporarily like this for a moment, just until we change the stack, because the stack's got to rotate and come this way. Steve's priming some walls, so he's just priming the shower area so then we can get some tanking up on the walls and let that dry overnight. Hopefully the unit for this is arriving shortly. Should be a new one turning up for it, and then possibly get that in just so the worktop's a bit more supported. I just put one of the end panels back in just so it's got something. Right.
Still got to leave it about there.
There.
Just got pipe clips along the wall in there. Big flathead one.
Nice. So it's all blue, bluish.
Yeah.
Nice. Long coat.
This one's had 2 down the bottom there
Yeah.
at the minute. This is the last one I've done, but that's nearly ready to give it a new one.
Nice. Cool.
That'd be nice to seal on that with rubbers as well. Look.
But I've just got the base unit in, and I've just put the sink on top. I had to cut the back of the cupboard out slightly, not that you can see it, just around the bowl. It's nice and neat, so it doesn't actually look any different. Yeah, sink's in. We've just rejigged the floor around, so we can cut this bit out for around the shower, and to get rid of where the vanity unit had a hole in the floor here before. Not vanity, from where the pedestal was sitting before it was cut around it. So we've just moved some bits around and stole some bits from over here and just made it so it works again, because we're not actually replacing the floor. So looks nice, looks the same, just without the hole. So Steve's just going to lay the tray down, draw around it, and then this part of the floor can be cut out because we don't actually need it under the tray. It'll tidy it up a little bit more as well, and then we'll just have to piece a little tiny bit in the end, but not too bad. So overall, good result for trying to reuse the same stuff, to be honest. Steve's tanked everything in here. He's cut the floor out for our tray ready for tomorrow. Done a nice job of that, taped it up. So this is all tanked now, so this is technically waterproof. If we had a tray in it, we could actually, in theory, run water down the walls and it wouldn't saturate the walls. That's the theory behind it anyway. I think I've shown this. I've got this fitted now. I fitted these, the waste for it, taps in, just nothing's connected. So I've just dropped in 2 towels for hot and cold and clipped them up underneath. So they're ready to go. I need to pick up some more inserts because I run out, otherwise I would have connected it up. So yeah, that's it. We're going to have a tidy down. See you in the morning. Just built a base for this, so all this really consists of is just 4x2s, nice and braced, nice and solid, some drop downs just to pick up on the floor, and then it's fixed to the wall on the perimeter as well. I've just brought in a waste and tied it into our new stack, so all solvent fittings, so all rigid solid connections. Just going to bring I'm going to go grab the waste for it and connect the waste up, and then we can fit the shower tree just quickly, just stick the shower tree down, and then we can leave that to dry, and then that's all ready for tiling for tomorrow. Once I've done that, I'm going to bring the toilet in and just first fix it really, just to see what we're looking like. So I've got to bring a cold fill for it, and then I might just fit it in just so they can use it tonight. So yeah, bring shower tray in. Shower tray is in, and I've just so this is bonded down now, and I've stuck it to the wall also, and I've also got all our leaks kit on. So I've spoken about this in previous videos. This is just a bit of an insurance, just in case any silicone joints were to fail. This basically acts as a backup, basically. So this will never ever leak, which is good. Right, I'm going to tidy up and then unbox the toilet and see what we're doing with it now. So I've just brought the toilet in and I've actually fitted it. So this is actually fixed to the floor, is piped in, livened up with the waste connected, and it is working. Now, the only reason I've done this is because if you notice on the back, there's quite a large gap, and that's because this wall curves backwards, so it's actually leaning back quite a lot. In order for me to get the waste pipe in, I've had to bring it forward a tiny bit. So what I want to do is I'm going to box the back of this, so I'm going to build up window sill height right the way across to bring out our depth, so I can take it straight down, and then we'll just add a small little box down the bottom just to cover that waste pipe. It's a little bit of extra work, but overall it's going to look a lot nicer. Excellent. Right, that's that. Fix it to the wall, build a bottom box out to box down. We can do a slightly smaller one this side, and then we'll continue our boxing to house the pipe work down here when we come to fit that. So yeah, let's fix it to the wall. snags and straighten out the back. I'll board the top of this in a second. I'll just cut some boards to go on this, and then this will all be ready for tiling. And then I'm just going to board the box in to go down over that. I do need to put an inspection panel in this just because the obvious stop taps there. So probably gonna just cut the bit for the top first, close that in so it's looking something like it. As far as I got. So this is all usable now. This is all covered in. I've just got to finish this bit of boxing. Well, Steve can do it in the morning. Finish this bit of boxing, and then just close this end up. A little box down by that waste pipe down there. I've also got to change these two fittings. Oh, I thought the pipe had gone a bit funny though, but it's not. It's a bit adhesive. That's a bit of worry. Nothing to worry about. So yeah, pipe wise we're pretty much done. I just got to extend this waste pipe to pick up the basin, and then I've also got to change these two 15mm hot and colds for the basin as well. But other than that, and a cold feed which is already in the cupboard next door, it's just got to be drilled through. So yeah, that's it. Nice tiling tomorrow. So yeah, see you in the morning.